Are you ready to give this smoked hashbrown casserole at your next holiday party or potluck a try? Well, I can tell you, we put our twist on this classic dish, smoked funeral potatoes. Let's go. All right, the first thing we want to do to our loaded funeral potatoes, I got about 3/4 of a cup of diced white onion in here. Now, I'm gonna use about 8 ounces of sour cream, which is gonna be about half of this 16-ounce container, what I had in the house here. Now, once I get that in, I'm gonna use 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Now, this is an easy recipe, not hard at all. There's so many different versions of it. I'm sure you guys have seen them all. I've had these potatoes at so many different functions, whether it be at a church function, way back years ago, all the old ladies used to make stuff like this in the congregation, you know. It was just great. And so it brings me back to memory, so recreating this recipe on the smoker, kind of amping up the flavors. I'm gonna use a little bit of our garlic jalapeno rub to get in here and season that with. And I'm also gonna use a little bit of our garlic butter rub. Now I'm just looking to amp up these flavors just a little bit. And I'm gonna get this mixed around just a little bit to incorporate everything. And then I'm gonna add some of our cheese. Now, I've got 2 cups of cheese here. I'm gonna add the majority of the cheese in here, but I'm gonna save just a little bit for the top, just a little bit. Once I get that mixed around, I'm gonna come back, and I've just got these simple hash browns you buy in a bag here. You can buy them frozen, anything you want. And so these bags are about 20 ounces a piece. So I really don't need all these hash browns. So the reason I do it, I save us a little bit. We make some hash browns on Saturday morning breakfast with what's left over. So always save a little bit in one bag to be able to do that. Now, got about a half bag of hash browns left. That's perfect, 2 people for breakfast. Get this stirred around here. We still gotta add a little butter. Now we've got 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And make sure you use butter, not margarine. There is a difference. Now, before I get that in here, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit more garlic butter. All right, and a little bit more garlic jalapeno. Those potatoes, as you know, can take some seasoning. Now, get this stirred around, get it all incorporated. Now, once you get it all stirred up, save some potatoes there. We've got a 9x13 baking dish here. I'm gonna come back with a little bit of olive oil spray in it, just to help keep it no sticking whatsoever. Now, get it all mashed down in our 9x13. Now, if you're going somewhere, you can make this ahead of time. Use a disposable aluminum pan if you would like to. Just don't top it with any of your corn flakes or anything. And once you get it spread out here, all kind of nice and even, we're gonna come back with that little bit of cheese on top. Now, once we've got all that cheese kind of incorporated, I've got 2 cups of corn flakes. Now you need 4 tablespoons of melted butter to kind of mix in your corn flakes, and we're gonna put a topping over this. So let's melt some butter, and I'll be right back. Now that we've got our cheese on top, we've got 2 cups of corn flakes. We've got, 4 tablespoons of butter I melted in the microwave. Now I've got a towel holding this. You do it how you like, but this glass bowl is warm. So let's pour this butter over these corn flakes. And now that we kind of get that all over it, I'm gonna take my hands here and just kind of honestly mash down since I got this glove on. And just kind of toss that butter around in there. And let me do it over this so if there's any spills out, it'll spill on this. Now, once you get all those corn flakes kind of coated, Now I'm gonna be honest, the only thing that would make this better, I've not ever put bacon in this, but I guarantee bacon would shoot it to another level. We'll have to try that on a different recipe. Now that we've got everything mixed up, got all the corn flakes on top, we're gonna get it on our Traeger Ironwood XL. We're cooking at about 300 degrees today, so it's gonna take about an hour to an hour and a half. You know, normally you could stick it in your oven 350 degrees. I'm going a little bit slower today. I'm gonna let it go for 1 hour and see where it's at. All right, it's been 1 hour and our funeral potatoes, Hashbrown Casserole, is done. I can tell you, look at this, bubbling around the edges. Oh yeah. That is gonna be so good when it cools off. Let's get over here to the cutting board and let it cool. All right, just to recap, guys, we took about 30 ounces of shredded hash browns that I bought, 1 small to medium diced onion, mixed them up with a can of cream of chicken soup, 8 ounces of sour cream, some garlic butter, garlic jalapeno, put in a couple cups of cheese, sprinkled some buttered corn flakes on top, put it on our Traeger Ironwood XL with roll oak charcoal pellets. Now, it come out looking absolutely gorgeous. There's only one thing left to do, and that's get in here and give it a try. We cooked it for about 1 hour, checked it, it was bubbling, melted, the doneness was perfect, so we pulled it off and it's been sitting out here resting for about 15 minutes. Let's give it a try. You know, I'm a corner piece man. What about you? Oh yeah, look at that. Look, if you've ever had these before at a picnic or a potluck or a church function, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is a simple, easy recipe. We just put a good twist on it and cooked it on our smoker today. That little hint of smoke really pushed it over the top, if you ask me. I absolutely love this dish. Easy to cook, and it's gonna be great to everybody. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along with your friends. I'll see y'all next week with another video.